Okay. Alright. Greetings, everybody. Greetings, 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 greetings. Welcome to my live. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome. I was banned on Facebook for a long time. Banned for a long time, and I couldn't come online. I was banned for a long time. You're welcome to my live stream. You're welcome. Okay. I forgot, I thought that was my hair. Alright. I want to talk about simple sacrifices, simple aja you can do by yourself. Greetings, Vivian Augustine. Greetings. Please, as you're joining me, help me by sharing this video. Thank you so much, Chi Ally. Thank you so much for the gifts. So as you're joining, please share this video with your friends. Share this video. I want to talk about simple sacrifice, simple aja you can do by yourself without having to consult anybody, depending on the dreams, the signs you're getting. Thank you so much, GLI. Chupugoziegi. Thank you so much. May the universe replenish you a million folds. The reason I'm talking about this sacrifice, this aja, is because a lot of times people come, how can I do this? And I refuse to answer them because I do not have that time to be teaching 1111 inbox. The energy is not there. By the time I'm done with that fact, I've become useless. It's easier for me to even go to the water and be shouting than to do afa, because that is a whole lot of work on its own. It's a whole lot of work. So the reason I do my videos, and some of you might even find it rude when I tell you, Queen Ganesha, Chupu Augustina, Rachel, Obuji, Akodia, greetings. Some of you find it offensive, or maybe this woman is feeling too big. She doesn't want to explain to me. She's referring me to a video. Till tomorrow, I will continue referring you to videos. Because the reason I make these videos is to make my work easy for me. Because if I start answering everybody, imagine 20 persons asking me the same question, and they want me to answer them each in the same inbox, I will break down. So the best thing I can do for myself is telling you, oh, I will do a video on this. That way, others that have similar questions that you do, oh my goodness, this is too much. Thank you so much. Others that feel like that have the same question, greetings, Odogum. May, hello, Iyalo, greetings. Others that feel they have the same question will see the same video and they will proceed with it. Now, these are simple aja that you can do for yourself. Hey, GLI is mesmerizing me with gifts on TikTok. Thank you so much. These are simple aja you can do. Many a times you have issues of witchcraft. But before you do this, make sure you've done maybe a major work on that before. Issues of witchcraft. Issues of issues like that. Maybe you saw someone, maybe you saw some women wearing black in your dream, pursuing you or disturbing you, or you saw some people feeding you meat in the dream, or you saw some people trying to feed you one kind nonsense food. Maybe they are feeding you garri and oil, one kind nonsense food that you will not even think of eating in your dream. Is usually the way they come. So what are you going to do in such a situation? This is a simple thing you can do for yourself. Now, I will give you 2 things you can do. As you know, now, this is the simple one you can do for yourself. You can use white garri. the garri that does not have oil inside, white garri. When you take that white garri, you put it in 4 different plates. Make sure that this plate that you don't use it when you're done. So it's either you buy a special plate you're going to be using for this exercise, or you can buy takeaway pack, divide it into 2. Divide the takeaway pack into 2, and then put the garri inside each of them. Small, 1 cup is enough. 1 cup of garri, that small cup. 1 cup is not even up to this cup I'm using to take tea. That milk cup is enough. You divide it into 4, add water to it. Put it at the 4 corners of your room. At the 4 corners of your room. Add cold water to it. Leave it there to rise. Even before keep, you can put it water in the morning, allow it to rise. At night, you divide it into 4. Or you can do it separate. At night, you put it at the 4 corners of your room. As you're placing it, you're speaking. You're calling on the mothers of the night. You're telling them this is for them. This offering you're making is for them. As you're speaking, it's a transaction. You're not begging. But you're giving them this offering that they let you be. That they let you stay, that they stay away from you and all that concerns you. They should take, please stop going to Tayamosu. They should take their hands off what that concerns you. And you can keep it at the 4 corners of your room. And the next day, see how you dispose it. Either you dispose inside bush, or you have somewhere, you stay somewhere that you have access to chicken, or cocoa, fowl, birds. You can scatter it for them to feast on. Or you have access to somewhere you can bury it inside the earth. You bury it. You have access to farm, you can throw it inside, or garden, you throw it inside there. You have access to 3 junction where you can throw it away. By all means. Do you understand? By all means. This is one way to treat that case. Another way you can do it, you can also use meat. Buy meat. 1,000 naira meat. But this one is going to smell. So it's best to bury it, or you throw it inside the bush. Or maybe you have rats and dogs in your street. You find a way to drop it for them. You divide the meat into 4 parts. Do not pieces it. If you're buying the meat, tell the person cutting the meat not to pieces it for you. Just tell the person, don't go and price it. Cut 1,000 naira meat for me. Any quantity they give you, take it and go home. Don't stay there and start pricing the meats. This one is too small. Do it like this. This one not be 200 naira. Don't price. That's another thing you need to understand. The things you're going to use for this sacrifice, for this kind of aja, do not start pricing it. Don't. Any quantity they give you, take it home. Cut it into 4 at the 4 corners of your room. Same way you place the garri, you speak to them, same way. They should take their hands off your matter. You can put palm oil on the top, on top of this one. Palm oil on top of this one. You're not begging, remember. Ada Yobiko, you're not there to beg. You're there to do a transaction. Just like when you have money, you go to the market. You go to the woman selling garri. I want garri 100 naira, and they give you garri, you give them 100. It's an instruction. Please, help me. Garri, when you have your money. So this is your means of transaction. This is like your spiritual currency you're going to use. Take this. Take your hands off this. Simple. Do not go begging. Begging. This kind of spirit is making yourself a subject to them. That is what you're doing. And you're not a subject. Except you're one of them. Or you belong to their kingdom. And they are your leaders. So begging them is transactional. Just like when you see all those aweros on the road, maybe you bought something and you're bringing it back, and they stand in your way, and they are like, give this order, you're carrying this thing, give me money. Or when they block all this trailer carrying sand, you just have to give them money so they will get out of your way and you go your way. So no begging when you're doing this. stand as an authority, as a higher being, and speak. In the morning, is that you bury the meat, or you find some bush to dump it, or somewhere you know that small animals like dog and rats or cats do visit, you can drop it there to be sure to go. I don't advise throwing it in your garden if you're not sure that you have rodents in your garden, so that it doesn't decay and start smelling there and you get uncomfortable with it. Another way to do this, if you know you've done ajamosu, offerings to the elders of the night, and they're still disturbing you, they are not on their rights again. This is how to handle them when they are no longer on their rights. They don't like onion. They don't like salt. You can cut onion, bring onion, cut it from top to bottom, into 4. From top to bottom, into 4. And you keep it at the 4 corners of your room for 7 days. Each day, 1 onion. In the morning, you throw it away into the dustbin, you trash it. They don't, let me tell you, you see all these small witches, all those, they don't like onion, they don't like garlic, they don't like bitter cola, they don't like salt. All those small evil spirits, they don't like it. So if you want to top it up a notch, you can put salt on top of the onion as you're dropping it. You can put salt on top of it and leave it there. In the morning, you throw it out. Now, this is one of the ways to treat elders of the night, Indian Mosu, all those people, all those negative witchcrafts. This is the way to treat them. This is a few ways. Another way you can also treat them: beans, brown beans. Prefer, don't use white beans, brown beans. 1 cup is enough. One cup is enough. You boil it. Don't add salt. Don't add onion. Don't add anything. Don't spice it. Greetings, Joanna and Oluwa, Remy Lekon and Justina. Chuku promise, greetings. Don't spice it. Don't add anything to it. Prepare it. Divide it into 4 in that kind of plate I told you. If you're going to keep that kind of plate in your house, keep it where others will not use it to eat. Do not use it to eat. Chi-Eli, thank you so much for your gifts. I really appreciate them. Chupu Gozegi. Do not allow your household to use the plate you're using to do this to eat. So, the plate, if you're going to use a constant plate, keep the plate away from other family members. Keep it where they are not going to be using it. Keep it only where you can access it when you want to use it. It's not when you wash the plate finish, you go and keep it in the family's basket so that another person will use it and eat. If you're using a takeaway pack, that one you can easily dispose when you're done. And next time, you use a new one. I'm trying to be as explicit as possible. You still see people that will come to ask me questions in inbox about. I will not answer. It's a promise. That is why I'm taking my time. If you're on TikTok and you feel like this video is helpful to you, thank you so much, Leah Africa. Thank you so much. And you feel like this video is helpful to you, this is what you're going to do. You go on my YouTube or my Facebook, you're going to find the video on YouTube by tomorrow. And on Facebook, you can find it tonight. You can always rewatch this video whenever you feel like you have questions. Instead of coming to ask me, you have forgotten what I said, you can always go over the video. That is why I make the video, so that you don't have to come to me. Most of my videos, if you're really following, they are self-help. So when you come to me to disturb me, I'm going to charge you. I'm on my rights. So I'll be trying to rest. You carry your own and come. I will charge you because I'm on my rights. All right. So that is that about these people. Another set of people, the all those Akaogeli, all those Akaogeli, those spirits that are interested in scattering things. They are also like the Agberos, they are liars. Those spirits that when you want to do something, they'll come and scatter it. Those spirits of scattering, always spoiling things. This is one way to do it. They don't carry lights. This is one way to do it. Excuse me. Please hold on a little bit. Hold on. A little. Alami. Onjen. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, please. Hit a bit ago, few minutes of the lights going out. I beg, let me change line. Thank you. Okay, problem solved. So, those ones that like to those lights, it's always going off. Those ones that like to scatter things, you want to do something, they'll come and put hand and scatter it. Now, if you're sure you're not owing any spirits, because sometimes the spirits that you're not in alignment with can also be a catalyst to your misfortune. They can put problem in your way. But if you're sure you're not owing any spirit, oh, Theodora, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're sure you're not owing any spirits, you're quite sure that you're not owing any spirits, that is Akaogoli that is disturbing you. You've gone to Afa and I told you in the Akaogoli. Okay. And I told you it is all this Akaogoli that is disturbing you. This is what you do. This is one way to, and you don't have money to do the main work yet. This is one way to do a simple act for yourself. Look for all these people that have useless their life with drinking and smoking. You know those people on the road that you know they are begging money, and when they collect that money from you, they are not going to use that money to do anything useful apart from smoking, drinking. Please don't give this money to someone that is okay in the head. Someone that you know that even if this person is mad, say that you won't do one. That this person, you don't, as in, you don't say in life, you know, there is no hope again. That even if you give this person 1 million today to go and do business, they'll use it to drink GBT, use it to smoke banana, Indian hemp, murumiri, all of them. You know that is they are stuck into. That is what they do. You can take the highest denomination from your purse, or you can take any amount of money that you feel like is good, you want to use. That will be enough for them to do what they want to do. You speak, spirit of uselessness, any spirit that is wasting efforts. What you're doing, this money you are taking out, you can use 200 naira note for this. If you're in other countries, you can still give it to those ones that are taking drugs, those junkies, those ones. Any spirits that scatters things or brings confusion or breeds confusion, that's your giving out this money, because already they are representing those spirits. As you're giving out this money, they should take their hands off your matter. They should get off your case. All those ones that will drink, they will talk from morning till night. Take that money, give it to them. The problem is solved. The spirit has received the message, because that is the spirit controlling those people. Some of them are workers, they are not working, and they've turned their life useless. So that's why I say, whether you agree to do your work, or you not agree to do your work, well, somehow, you will be doing your work. Even some of these beggars you see you give money, they are doing their work. Whether you agree to do it, then you do it legally, in peace, or you do it by force, somehow, you'll be forced to do it. So most of those beggars you see, they are doing their work. Those people that are drinking nonsense, that spirit has taken over them, so they are doing their work either way. When you do that, those spirits, they will leave you alone. Now, I want you to understand that Aja is not a one-off thing. That is why the Igbo says, Agana Achu Aja, keep an eye them more. We'll be doing sacrifices so that the fault will be with the spirits. More like you will do right by the universe so that you won't be found wanting or guilty. That when it sets, you will know that you did all you're supposed to do. You're not owing. More like you paid your debts and you paid in full. And whatever you're asking for is what you deserve. Now, another way you can do your sacrifice. Sacrifice is not always about sprinkling blood or how much blood you sprinkle or how much animals you kill or how much this. It's mostly about the heart and the energy you're putting out there. Sometimes you have consultation, or you see yourself dying in your dream, or you have message about deaths following you and you're confused, you don't know what to do. This is an easy way to do ajando without having to kill anything. Go to the hospital, go to welfare departments in any good hospital. There are people in the hospital, they are down, they cannot help themselves. There are people in the hospital, they need blood, but they don't have money for blood. There are people in the hospital, they can't breathe well on their own, they need money for oxygen. Go there, bring out the money, speak to the universe. As you are going out there to preserve somebody's life, let your own life be preserved. Because this work, now we dey do it. As you're answering that person's prayer, another person is answering your prayer. Chibu Sam, I've talked about witchcraft in the beginning, so you go to my Facebook and watch the video when you're done on TikTok. As you're preserving life, let your own life be preserved. Thank you so much, Sympathy. Let your own life be preserved. As you're doing this, let this be done for you. Go there. Speak. As you're restoring this person's life, as you're helping this person to restore life to themselves, let their life be restored. This is one of the offerings my foundation specializes in doing. Obi Oraomu Chukwu. Nourishing life, bringing life back, and other ajas that we do monthly. You can go do this by yourself. There are hospitals everywhere. There are people sick every day. You go there, you ask for welfare department, they will lead you to these people. You can buy 1 pint of blood. These days, 1 pint of blood, I think, is about 27,000 now. If you never reach 30,000. The last time I bought it, it was 27,000. Okay, Leo Africa, all right. So you can do that for yourself. You can buy oxygen, you can buy medication as your strength can carry, but the important thing is that you're saving life. That is Aja. It is sacrifice. Because that money you are giving out, it's not that you have too much, but you're doing it because it is your job. You do it at that time. Now, some of these people that you're even buying blood for, some of them are about to go in, some of them can no longer make it. So even when you do it and they go ahead to watch over you, their spirits watch over you. They start fighting for you because you fought for them. You help them. Sac- Someone is asking me something between different between sacrifice and ritual. They are almost the same thing. The difference is when you're talking about sacrifice, it's something that maybe you just do once in a while. But ritual is something you do steady. Do you know that the bath you are taking every day is a ritual? If you're doing something in an orderly manner, you're performing a ritual, it has become a ritual. You're brushing your teeth by 7 a.m. every morning. It is your morning ritual to brush your teeth. Now it depends on what you want to ritualize. But is there an orderly way of doing it? Yes. What do you use? It's always your toothbrush and toothpaste, or your chewing stick, or your Age one man. But this is your standard every morning. That you're eating every day. In the morning, you want to do this. At night, you want to do this. In the afternoon, you want to do this. That's become a ritual for you. Now you can do sacrifice and decide to ritualize your sacrifice by continuously doing it. It becomes a ritual for you. So some people also do negative rituals. So the word ritual is not the bad thing. It is people and their practices that are corrupting it. Now it depends on what you're doing with it, what you're trying to achieve. Otherwise, all of us now ritualists. You wake up every morning, you stay on your bed, in Jesus' name, this and that, you're Christian or Muslim, or you're a Muslim. Every 4 hours or every 4 p.m. or 12 p.m., you go to put your head on your. It's a ritual you're doing. That's become a ritual for you. That's once you don't do it, you see all those Muslims, once they are praying, you're talking to them, they're not going to answer you. Because they don't want you interrupting them. It is something they do, they have a particular time of doing it. Catholic people, they do Angelus by 12. When I was in when I was in the uni, there was this man, Jesus, physics department, Chibo. That man, if you want him to give you mark very well, you want to go and defend your graph, your practical, and you want to get him on your good side. Carry chaplet, 12 p.m. Just target him 12 p.m. Enter his office, follow him and say the Angelus. He will answer you very well. He will answer you. You will suddenly become soft. Because he's an ardent Catholic. It has become a ritual that Catholics will do Angelus by 12 p.m. Angelus, Mama goes to Maria, and that's it. So it depends on what you're turning to your ritual. And a sacrifice is something that you deny yourself something to do, or something you're giving out, not because you have it, but because there is a need you want to meet with it, or you want to leave this burden off somebody. So that is what I know. I'm sacrificing this for you. I actually need this, but I'm giving it to you. So that money you're going to use is not because you don't need it. You need it, but you feel like this person needs it more than you at this point. And you're also doing that sacrifice to get something else. For the universe to also meet you in your own way, because we all have our needs. There was this joke about two men inside a church praying. The other man was screaming, shouting, telling God that he needs 30,000 naira. He needs 30,000. He was screaming. And there was this other man, he's very rich. He was there praying for a contract of, how many millions of naira, how many billions of naira. And he heard the man shouting, and gave the man 30,000 and told him to get out of this place. He's disturbing his prayers. Shebi, they don't answer this one. Now this one is waiting for his own. That is the way it goes. He felt that man was disturbing him and he answered his prayer and he continued with his own. This one is not even a problem. Does it mean he doesn't need? No, but he felt he could do it for this person while waiting for his own. So this is one way to do your agenda by yourself. Another one, if you're unsure, I've taught this one before, of the spirit you're owing. If you're unsure of the spirits you're owing. You're unsure of your depth in the spirits. And you feel like you don't have enough money to consult anybody or to do anything at all. But you know that there are spirits that are coming to you, owing you. Take 8 cowries. Go to a 4 junction. That is where everything meets. Now, some of you don't know the meaning of cross. When it goes north, south, east, and west, where all the elements meet, water, fire, earth, air, where they all meet, you go there, you drop it there. Whatever force you're owing. 8, a number of infinity. Number agwago, because no way now, the debt you're trying to pay is agwago. We don't know how much you're owing. So let that symbolic number 8, you keep it, you put it at that 4 junction. You don't know. In due time you will do this, but for now this is how you can settle them. You drop it there and you go. It has helped a lot of people. So these are the many ways. These are the many ways. You can do a simple aja for yourself. Another way to do aja, you can decide to help the needy. Oh, my neighbor does not have money to pay for their child's school fees. You help them and pay. It's not your neighbor that is hanging their hand where they are hanging their bag where their hand cannot reach. You know some people, you know you don't have money. You know that your job is not paying you well. You will not go and put your children in school where they are paying 500,000 a term. Every time you be running around borrowing money. After you come and say I'm in debt, you start looking for a magical way of getting out of debt that you incurred on yourself. Talking about people in genuine need. You can decide to pay for their children's school fees. You can decide to buy food for that your neighbor. It's one way of a charger. You speak as you're helping these people solve their problem. May the universe meet you at your own point, the point of your need. May the universe send you your own helper. Thank you so much, my gifters. I really appreciate. Michi0. My number is on that my bio on TikTok. So this is one way you can do it. Greetings, don't choose. Angela Ezoe. Greetings. This is one way you can actually do it. Or food. Or sometimes you see yourself in your dream. You're moving around naked. Some of you, let me tell you people, one of the mistakes people are making. You see all these things you people do in the village. You will now go to one tree. You will carry wrapper. Tie the say you start pouring blood on it. That's now more again my bear aqua. This and that. That is the height of idiocy. What the spirit is actually trying to tell you to do. If people that were Christians once before, you understand this when the portion of your Bible that says, whatsoever you do to the least of your brothers, that you do unto me. When I was hungry, you gave me to eat. When I was naked, you clothed me. When I was in prison, you visited me. Most times when the spirits tell you to close them, this is what you do. Or maybe you see yourself naked. Something of shame. What do? You go to the market. It's a form of anger. You speak on the money. You buy clothes. Maybe wrapper. As you're going to cover this, you look. In our village, there's always an old woman that doesn't have anybody taking care of them. Or somebody that doesn't have clothes. You can buy clothes. As I'm going to clothe this person, may my shame be covered. As I'm covering this person's shame. Because if you wear clothes that is with patches, people will be laughing at you. Oh, look at what this person is wearing. Oh, look at what this person is wearing. So if you're doing that for a kind of person that is wearing that kind of clothes, you're actually helping them to cover their shame. And you're speaking, let the universe remove any form of embarrassment or disgrace from you. And you clothe this person, and they are happy, you're happy. It doesn't have any negative effect on them. Rather, what you're doing for them, you're also doing for yourself. In a mero wegi. You're doing it for yourself, not for them. Or you can decide to cook and feed the destitute. There are people in the streets, they don't have any hope of where their next meal is coming from. You can cook and feed them. Or you go to the markets, put a smile on somebody's face, wipe somebody's tears. You see that woman that is carrying one baby at the back? She's carrying one in her hand. She's struggling to sell tomato to you. The one at the back is crying and shouting. Afionagawa, how is the market going? Oh, how is everything? Genuinely ask them. And you can decide to buy tomato even if you don't want to buy tomato. You can decide to buy tomato. Maybe, oh, how much is this one? Oh, the tomato is 200 naira. Okay, oh, you give them 1,000. Oh, keep the change and you move. That smile, that happiness they feel, your chi will feed off it. It's a positive energy to feed on. Your chi will feed off it. Your higher self is happy that you did this for someone. And your energy is boosted. You didn't do it for them, you did it for yourself. Does it have a negative effect on them? No, it doesn't have any negative effect on them. Angela, okay. So, these are simple ways you can do things. The see people that is making ordinary to look like it's one bogus. You carry. Who told you the tree you are going to push? Who told you that tree is not clothed? The tree has back. It is clothed. You are clothing. The next thing you now carry blood. It's looking like what I don't know. You are regressing instead of growing. You feel like you want to honor the spirit in that. You can simply do it by the side, open the ground there, carry this thing, dedicate it to the deity you feel like it is there, and cover it up. You don't need to carry white cloth. To carry this cloth, tie on the tree, then start pouring blood on it. What exactly are you doing? How does that help you grow? And the meat, you can cook, can let people feast. And that deity you want to honor is feeding off the energy of people around. Feasting on that which you have done. I'll stop here for today. So when next I see you guys. Very soon I'll be in Enugu. And don't forget, I have these fortified bracelets. These are stones. What you're seeing here is stones. Fortified for protection. These are different kind of stone. Each stone has a different function. Some have similar function. Each stone has a different function. The functions are similar. It is fortified for protection, for attraction, for good luck, for wealth, also for helping with improving your visions. Depending on the stone that you want, I can help you choose when you want. But for these ones, they are the same price. Fortified. These are stones. Now these ones are normal beads. Also fortified for the same purpose. But with these stones, it is more advanced because these stones, this thing you're looking at, just like what I'm wearing is a stone, Moldavite stone. It's dug out from the earth. And it has these properties embedded on them. Then it is activated. But this one is more like I'm putting it into, even though I'm putting into this one, but more into this. So depending on which one you want. And also for the ladies, I have beautiful waist beads recently, both for fertility and everything, for femininity and all. These are waist beads. Depending, and they are mixed with stones, fertility stones. So depending on the one you want, you can always chat me up. If you want, you can chat me up. I will let you know. If you want, you can chat me up. All right. The waist bead price depends on the one that has stone. The one that has stone, the price is different because these stones are expensive plus the fortification. So if you also want all those obsidian, I also have all those ones, plenty of them too. So it's fortified with your name and all. All right, you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. So I'll be getting off. Make sure you share this video, share on your wall. You don't know who you will be helping. It's a simple do it yourself stuff that you can do by yourself. You don't have to disturb my image all the time. Most times I'm trying to rest, because tomorrow morning now I have a part to do. By 12, 1, 2, I'm already useless for the day. So when you're calling me, I'm telling you, please drop your message on so that I can breathe. So I can breathe. All right? Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Okay? Just like what I'm wearing on my neck, this is also stone. They have different functions. So if you also need a pendant like this, different stones, depending on what you want it to do for you, you can still chat me up about it. Have a wonderful evening. I'll be ending this video right now. Have a good night.